Hi guys, welcome to your daily tarot cards for Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. I hope you guys are being safe out there, happy. We're going to pull from the fairy tarot cards and from the Enchanted Forest tarot deck. Tonight, I feel like, some earthbound, watch out for signs and symbols, some significant things that mean things to you. Like with my father, he worked for CN, so I saw a CN truck today. So just keep an eye out for those positive affirmations out there, that are showing you confirmations that are showing you, like that your angels are with you at this time. So the first card we have is the Two of Autumn. Bringing fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exponential talent for multitasking. So, very much like we have everyday life. It's like juggling multiple things. So I know a lot of people, like a lot of my friends, they've never homeschooled before. So this whole homeschooling thing is all new to them. Asking for tips and, sites and stuff. And I'm more than happy to help out. Those that know me personally know that my Facebook was hacked. So my messenger should be up by tomorrow. So just be a little patient with me. Feel free to call me. Obviously, if you know me personally, you have my phone number. So, all right, what do we have here? I think I've pulled this card before. No, I have not. So we have suspension. It's kind of like the Hangman, right? Life in suspension. We're very much in that kind of energy, right? Life in suspension. Orange. Which is orange? I'm not sure if it's orange. So that would be our stomach chakra, the closest I could get to that color. So, our people that are really the anxiety. A lot of people that get in their head, their stomach, I can speak for this. My stomach was so bad after Shane passed away, obviously. My nerves were shot. I could feel it in my back. I couldn't stop shaking because I was just numb for a year. I was numb for a good year, if not more. So we have Two of Spring. Oh, we also have Ego. Quite a bit of cards here. So we have the Two of Spring. A bright future manifests through the hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. Partnerships. We've been getting this a lot. Partnering with people that are with us. We also have Ego. The illusion of being trapped. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in the fear and worry. And that's why I feel like the world is in that right now. And then the Three of Autumn, working with our hands. Following your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talent. So, I obviously encourage a lot of people not to take money for readings right now, especially people dealing with anxieties. A lot of you know that if you watched my video from Tuesday. Jeez, this just fell again. Everything's just plopping right out. So, Ace of Spring. Ace, big yes. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Like a lot of people are saying, we're learning to work from home. We're learning how to readjust to this life where the kids are always around and we're able to work at home. And our last card will be from the Enchanted Forest deck. Black Shuck. Fear. It's like fear. It's kind of given into that anxiety. Children of Challenges. So we can learn from the Children of Challenges card. Instead of running around in the forest getting hurt, this child is being smart, sitting down and figuring out where they took the wrong turn. And they're going to find some significant landmarks to find their way out of this forest. So that's very much what we can do right now. Instead of panicking, take it day by day. Sometimes we got to take it minute by minute, hour by hour. It's just, don't give in to this anxiety, guys. Don't give in to the hype. So, Two of Autumn is our first card. The Two of Autumn. You're quite capable of handling many items at once. So this is not the first, so for some of us, this is not the first time to multitask. I feel like for a lot of us, this is not the first time to multitask. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. You kind of got some time back because you don't have to sit there and have the kids at school at a certain time. You're able to multitask and still do outstanding work, offer ample opportunities for the future. Yet it can also be exhausting if you're not enjoying what you're doing. Yes. A lot of people, it's like, they do the job because it's necessary for the family. Make everything you do joyful. You can balance work with play if you seek out the fun in every moment. Even if the pleasures are small and relative terms, they can lead to greater and greater happiness. The law of attraction sees you being playful and delivers to you more and more fun. Find the humor in your situation and your concerns will fade away. A beautiful fairy attempts to keep many magical balls in the air at once. She's doing a fair job, but where is the fun? Additional meaning of this card. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, accomplishing more than you dreamed of, handling all the details, making big changes in your career. You may just find that you might end up homeschooling full time because of this card. Because it's just, the kids are a lot happier. They're getting more sleep. I love the suspension card because it says an ancient pine in a remote part of the forest, a sorcerer hangs in suspension in amber. Amber is actually the color of the Scorpio birthstone, November birthstone, which is quite amazing. Life in suspension. This card just, wow. In his presence, the sorcerer foresees the deeper wisdom would be needed if he wants to help the world in hard times to come. That's what they're trying to emphasize on us, right? I anyone that is into tarot decks, I highly recommend you get this Enchanted Forest tarot deck. Because this story of suspension is just totally what we're dealing with. This is a gorgeous deck. But they're saying that this sap from the Enchanted Forest will solidify, so he's like in the womb. So once and there's a dragonfly there. Dragonflies mean a lot to me. I see a lot of those after Shane passed and my dad. Once the sap is warm, he'll be reborn. So this is kind of like a rebirth for us, for the world. Because it's like now we're kind of in this unknown territory. And we're multitasking a ton of things. And it's like, maybe the earth will rebirth. Because think about it. Everyone's in a big rush to get nowhere. And now the earth is like, we're going to give you guys all the time out and show you what's truly important. This is a time for all of us to rebirth. What is truly important in our lives and what we need to change at going forward once this is all dealt with. Love this. Suspension signifies a time of surrender to a higher purpose. There are times for action and there is times when it is best just to stay still and deepen in wisdom. Your soul is ready for the next stage of growth. This may involve a sacrifice of worldly ambitions or well-laid plans. This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, it's basically showing what's truly important. Intentions, a new point of view. Surrender, majestical messages, a retreat from daily life, heeding an inner call. So pay attention. Like I said, the signs and symbols going on around us. Because, like, today, I know CN, is, a very popular rail in Canada National. But it's just like, when I'm sitting there yearning for knowledge or wisdom from my father, it's like, he comes out of nowhere. And it's like, signs like and symbols like that just showing he's with me. He knows that I've been, especially with Easter falling the way that it is, it kind of kicks up those feelings of exactly the day that he passed, like right around Easter. So we have the Ace of Spring here. So this is a big positive yes. So whatever you ask is a big positive yes. A time to act now. The fairy of the spring presents you with a wonderful new opportunity that will allow you to achieve what you desire. Your fleeting hopes are now about to take flight, as all that's needed for you is the courage to see things through. Be daring, be fearless, then happily pursue the most treasured dreams. If you don't have every little detail worked out, don't let it hold you back. All the steps will reveal themselves as you move forward, trusting and believing in things that you love. But I've told many people that I've read for paid readings, it's like the last time I felt this fulfilled and this passionate about anything was when I was a surrogate. There was a lot of ups and downs in those journeys, but honestly, the friendships that have come out of that, the children that have come out of it, the just to see the sheer joy on their faces, to see those babies grow and still have them a part of my life. How many years later? It's like this is to see that I've helped someone. This is like honestly, this is the best thing that could have happened to me. I feel bad that like I had to lose my husband for it, but it's just there's a beautiful awakening. The youthful fairy in this card is tending to the young holly hawthorn tree, which sprang from the staff of Joseph of Amithra. If I'm butchering that, I apologize. The sculpting of the sparkling with divine love to indicate that your new plans will be fruitful and abundant. Also, there's something that happened to me 2 weeks ago. You guys know that I babysit children Monday through Friday, and I kind of got like a slap in the face. And my girlfriend was, God is protecting you and telling you to put that down. No, don't do that no more with a certain family. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. And then this happened, and I'm just like, maybe because they're tended to get sick a lot. So, it is what it is. New beginnings, career changes, birth announcements. I knew someone around me was pregnant. Promotions. Someone's pregnant around me. I don't know who it is, though. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's 3 ladies. One of the 3 ladies that I'm thinking of. Isn't that so funny? The black shuck is the next card to the suspension. With the black shuck, it's like the dark demons. Especially with the eyes. It's like scary, right? So they're of the otherworldly beings that dwell in the woods. Where they tell you, you don't dare go into the woods when it's a new moon because it's dark, right? And all the shadows are there. Few are the fearsome of black shuck, for he is the proponent of death. So I wonder if this is like a rebirth, death. If your heart is beating a little faster now, he is one that of the spraddle hounds who roam the earth, hunting for the bleakest moors and the darkest forests. So this is your worries. This is your anxieties. The way that they're describing him. So they're saying, don't worry, he won't harm you. This is exactly our anxieties, guys. This is what, like I was telling you guys yesterday. It's like you water your plants. Like, you guys saw the video a couple of weeks ago on my IG where we planted the seeds. We planted them on the 7th or the 9th. And it's now the 17th, 18th. And it's like they're already blooming. This is what I'm saying. What you put your energy into is what's going to bloom. So if you have deep anxieties, do everything you can to pull yourself out of it every single day. Today may have been a bad day, but you say, you know what? Tomorrow, God bless, I have another day to try it again. Surround your people that will bring positivity into your life. This is very much feeding into your fears. Because they're saying, don't worry, he won't bite. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this because it's really deep. So this card rarely means a physical death. This is a rebirth. Sit this for a while, all things pass in their proper time, and making friends with the black shuck will lessen the unwarranted fears. The knowledge that time is fright, change, evolution, release of the old to make way for the new, making peace with an ending. Making peace with our anxiety. You know what? I understand I have anxiety. Understanding it, taming it. I suffered with such bad anxiety after Shane passed away. And thank God we were so blessed in so many ways that, you think the people that would have been there for us were the furthest away. And it's like, the people you didn't even think of are the ones that were there for us. And it's just like, it's just being appreciative, and the anxiety that I dealt with. That's why when people DM me, I always answer them, because I know how it feels to be in that shadow. So we have 10 of emotions. This is from the Guardian Angels tarot deck. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. See, appreciating what we have around us. Great happiness, emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured by offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others. You're rewarded you're rewarded with unconditional love. Also, by making those choices to give that unconditional love to the ones you love the most. You always put them before yourself, and they see that. People try to push people into my life, and I said, no, thank you. You know what? I appreciate it. I'm not ready. And they respected that, and very much so, I respect my children. For a thought. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from the angels and your own inner voice. Because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you seek. Exactly. Getting into the black shuck. We're going to befriend this anxiety. Anxiety, you do not rule my life. Anxiety, you know what? You're making me overthink this. I'm not going to overthink this. Because when I overthink this, I'm harming myself. I'm harming my body. One thing we have to understand is our anxiety is fear that stands in our path. We got to remove that fear from our path so we can be more successful. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what next steps should be. Meditation can be very helpful. I actually had a pull to meditate. I'm going to do that. And our last card, creativity and abundance. See what they're saying there? They're all speaking to us, telling us to take the time out. A lot of us complain. A lot of you that get readies with me, I'm so tired, I'm anxious, I'm this and that. And now they're all, we're in quarantine, and it's like, take the time to rejuvenate. So our last card, dear one, you are being called to action. Look at her surrounded by all the lovely babies. I love it. You are ready to accomplish great things and truly come to the fullness of who you are. It is time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. And it's like, take a good look in the mirror of everything that you've done. Feeding that positive ego. Sitting there saying, what a great job I've done. Instead of sitting there and giving into this fear of this situation, I'm going to do everything I can to protect myself and my family. And I'm going to take this time to sit down and be with my family. What's most important to me. Watching movies, playing video games, playing board games. Kids love that. Kids don't care about, material things. Kids just want to be safe and happy and loved. Your time is the best and is the most beautiful thing you can ever give to your children is time and being there with them. Watching a movie together, cracking jokes, playing video games, playing board games, playing with the Play-Doh, getting creative, making, we have Easter coming up, doing some artwork together, making Easter eggs, like out of the crepe paper, Easter eggs or Easter bunnies, and hanging them around the house as decorations, getting ready for Easter. So many wonderful things we can do. So right now, the universe is telling us it's time to have a seat, because we're all in such a rush. Technology is taking over our lives, and now we're like, have a seat and spend time with the family and things that spend the time and that mean the most to you. If you're dealing with anxiety, take this isolation as a time to get your head around this anxiety. Reach out to the people that you love and trust, and surround yourself in beautiful situations that will free you from that anxiety. So I hope you guys enjoyed this daily tarot card for Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. Please remember Candle Magic's in a couple days, 2020. Get your manifestations ready, and we'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Have a good one.